Welcome to another solo RPG devlog for Project Imperial. This week most of my time was spent on the WoWie game jam, but I managed to add some really important elements into the game this time. The game jam was awesome but pretty exhausting, especially making the devlog, so this video won't have as much in it, but the first thing on the list was to finish up the bag code so that the player could swap backpacks. I realized that in my item database I wasn't actually creating new instances of items but just working with references to the same item, so if the player had two different bags, their contents would actually be the same. Next up, I got really sick of working with the inventory, so I added some post-processing effects and had tons of fun with it. I was way too amazed with it, but it does add a ton to the game's visuals. It also made me really want to use post-processing for our game jam game, Glitch Dash. After having enough fun with the post-processing, I decided to get back to work on the game menu. It was too big and clunky and needed to get resized. I also wanted to add a hotbar that would be visible even when the inventory is down, so it didn't make sense to have a second one inside the actual inventory panel. Here it is in the game, and I think this looks much better. Also, here's the backpack in action. When I pick things up, I can put things right into the backpack in the inventory menu. I also finally got around to adding the hotbar, which is going to make things feel much better. No more squinting at debug text to see if you have the item or not. Here's that working in game. When I pick up these items, I can just plop them right down into the hotbar. Well, I think we're all sick of the player just waving his hand around to attack instead of actually holding a sword, so I think it's about time I take my old Blender model and put it into the game. It took me a while to figure out how to get a material onto it, but once I did, I thought it looked great. I replaced one of the item spawners with it and gave it a rigid body after all, and began trying to write up some test code to get it to appear in the player's hand. I also added a crosshair to easier see what you're picking up, so as you can see, when I pick up the sword— oh, whoops. Wait, let me fix that. There, that should work now. Awesome, it feels so good to finally have the sword appear in game. Anyways, thanks for joining me in this quick video. I hope to add some more stuff soon. In the meantime, check out the devlog for the game we made for the WoWie Game Jam 2.0 Glitch Dash. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.